going to give you a demonstration on how to give your horse a little bit more confidence, to be a bit less spooky and to have more control through the bridle and to lead better. The first thing we want to do is teach our horses to tip over better, to yield off us a little bit better, to control the shoulders off the bridle, so we can place them wherever we want. We can control the hips. The reason we want to do this first is if I can control Richie's hips, shoulders, well then when I start to apply scary objects to Mr. Richie, I can control him and teach him to stand, to accept the scary objects. So for an example would be, just say if something scary, that's if Richie's scared of the stopper, is as you can see, little Richie does not like the stock whip. So what we're going to do is go through a few phases to just let him know that it's okay, that he's not going to die, but we're not going to track him. We're not going to hold him there and say, you put up with this. So as you can see here, Richie wants to run away. I can pick up because I've taught him to hip over, so I can control him and he calms down a little bit. So instead of going all out, flat out on Richie like this, which is over gradient for the horse, as you can see, I can control the hip. I might start off just with the actual stock whip being able to touch him. So here I'm going to ask Richie to hip over again. I'm going to ask Richie to go forward, to hip over again. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this process till Richie actually calms down, which you'll see doesn't take that long. By doing it this way, your horse is able to express himself, to know that he can flee at any time. It allows us as a trainer to know that we're not putting too much pressure on the horse. It allows us to put more cues on him, as in for leading, for float loading, which is if we look at his hip, he walks forward. When we're riding him, we can ask him to halt one rein. So now Richie's a bit calmer, as you can see. I'm going to grab Mr. Stock Whip, walk in, give him a pat on the head, give him a pat here, and as you can see, he's pretty calm. When he starts to get a bit anxious, just here you can sort of see it's he's pretty accepting of all this. I'm going to ask for a hip over and kiss him towards me. The reason for that is, when we're leading our horse, we want him to follow us with no contact. So that's one of the benefits of controlling the hip and asking him to come towards us. So I'm going to rub him all over with this, ask him to turn the face. We do both sides. This will make the horse easier to catch when he's in the paddock for all those horses that don't like being caught. I'll do the same. Now I might make the stock whip a little bit bigger, just so it's a little bit more for him to handle. When I rub it all over him, ask him to hip over. He has to be forward with the hip over. Now, if there's a little reaction from Richie at any of these stages, all I'll do is ask him to hip over, and I'll keep the pressure on him, e.g. this scary object on him. If he becomes too scared like before when we just went straight into it, well then I'd actually take the scary object away, and calm him down and then find something that's just a little bit easier for him. Alright, so once Richie's pretty okay with the stock whip all over his body, and as you can see just before, there is a spot just here that he's unsure with, so I might do this for a little bit, get him to turn and face it. When he does, take it away and give him a pat. Come over here, do it again. Like him to turn and face the scary object again. This just shows me Richie's a little bit head shy of things flapping around his face, which could be dangerous if you're trail riding. Horses go through the bush, flick a branch out at your horse, and if they don't like things flapping around their faces and that, take off, bolt, veer, throw their head up and even hit you in the head. So we'll just spend as much time as we can just with this sort of exercise for Richie, just to be able to stand at hand, get him to come to me, even with this flapping around, get him to step towards us. Now I'm starting to flick it a little bit harder. There you can see he's unworried, so all I'm going to do is keep doing it. I'm going to ask him to go forward. And just gently ask him to hip over. I'm going to keep doing this both sides for a second. Richie go forward here, I just look at his hip and say, can you please move forward? This allows me to communicate with him through body language, yeah? If your horse wants to take off and run away, like here we just want Richie to walk. Now I'm going to up my slapping a little bit. You can see Richie goes to run off. All I do is just gently say, can you hip over? I don't say you must walk. I just keep doing the process till he decides to walk. That way he realises the scary object isn't going to really hurt him. He's not trapped in any way because I haven't told him not to do something. Richie's about to run off, so I just gently say, hey, can you hip over, change direction. Yeah? At the moment, Richie's a lot calmer on this side, as you can see. Well, we want him like this on both sides. They just do one side. Then I might say hip over. Good. And there he's a bit more relaxed. I might get him to turn and face us. Get him to step up towards us. What I'm going to do now is make it a bit harder. I'm actually going to just start to swing this a little bit more without cracking it. And just getting Richie to get used to this rope all over him. As you can see, he's a bit tense there, so I ask him to hip over. And I'll do it again and again until he can accept it really calmly. And I will do this both sides. And every now and then I might even put a bigger approach on it. Give him a turn and look at us. Now I might even get him to turn and face. He's been a bit harder. Good, good. do this both sides. It's only because he's comfortable with me slapping myself with it on this side. It might be a different story with... You can see here Richie's a bit uncomfortable. I ask him to look at me, turn and face it. You can see that he calms down when he actually moves his legs where I want him to. So now just to go over it is, I'll run it all over him, get him to move his feet when he's a bit tense. Make it slap me. Make sure he doesn't worry about it anywhere. Till finally we can start to make noises with the rope, and he's standing there pretty comfortable, and you can see, well, we don't hold him tight. Now that Richie's pretty good with that, I might even just see if we can give it a bit of a crack. Good boy. Get him to turn and face the crack. So you can see just through that little bit, and this is a very rush job, just as a demonstration, but by following those sort of principles, you can actually get a horse pretty calmly to accept anything scary, build his confidence pretty quickly, and make him safer. So here I might just put him under the pressure a bit, and I'm not going to stop cracking now, but I'm not going to crack really badly on him. Tip him over. So he's allowed to run. We just control where he runs to, yeah? I ask him to step off. I ask him to hip over. I ask him to hip over. I ask him to walk. Now as you can see, when Richie's walking, I can control him a lot easier now that he's getting a bit spooked, because I'm cracking the whip so much around him. Just got to remember that if it gets too hard for him, we just make it easier for him. I would probably allow myself a good half an hour to an hour just playing with this. Like as I said before, I am rushing this a little bit just for the video, but as you can see the difference in little Richie, still see his head's up. It's not 100% comfortable, but he's actually wanting to turn and face it without running off. Okay. Come around here, bud. And then I guess we probably want to get on him, and we have the saddle and run the same process over and over just to make sure that when we're on him, we can crack it when we're next to him. Give him a soften, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed.